Welcome to the channel, viewers. Dr. JWAU, theologist since 1994. The Muslim, the messenger left, and those the Messiah waits for. Episode 6. The fear that never left. The Muslim. The hallway's dark except for the bathroom light, and the Muslim washes his face slowly. Cold water, heavy silence. Another long day finished, another prayer completed, another attempt to quiet the inward tension. But tonight, the fear remains again. Not fear of people, not fear of something deeper, something internal, something spiritual, something on the inside. The fear that despite all the discipline, all the effort going into the religion, something inside still remains unresolved before God. The Muslim doesn't speak about it publicly. No one around him seems to admit it openly, and the structure appears certain that it all works. Seems stable, seems confident, but privately the Muslim increasingly feels trapped between outward devotion and inward uncertainty. The Quranic structure continually reinforces awareness of judgment and accountability as an attempt to try and quell the sin running within the Muslim. Quran 281. And fear a day when you will be returned to Allah. And the fear, when a Muslim hears this, stays with them. Not briefly, constantly. Because no matter how disciplined the outward life appears, the inward struggle kept returning afterward. The inward disqualification, the hidden thoughts, the temptation surviving quietly underneath the restraint, the shame after failure, the exhaustion of trying to appear spiritually secure while secretly fearing condemnation. And the inward pressure continued expressing itself through buried corruption and inward struggles surviving beneath disciplined routines, quiet anxiety, fear increasing where assurance never fully settles, spiritual masking, projecting certainty while inwardly carrying unrest alone. The Islamic ideology, which tries to govern righteousness, may enforce accountability publicly, but inward turmoil, fear, sin continues surviving wherever the Muslim soul remains uncertain of reconciliation before God. The sacred meanings carried among the people of the book move towards something radically different from endless uncertainty. Not merely awareness of judgment, but peace before God, confidence, reconciliation, and standing unafraid before the one, Allah, who sees everything already. And for the Muslims, standing alone beneath the dim light comes another realization quietly begins surfacing inside the mind of the Muslim. What if fear itself was never meant to become the permanent atmosphere of my soul? Well, the people of the book reveal the Messiah differently. Romans 8:1, the people of the book say there's no condemnation for those who are in the Messiah. And that statement unsettles Muslims deeply because the Messiah is not speaking about temporary assurance. The Messiah is speaking about condemnation itself being completely removed before the, be it Muslim, should he come to the Messiah, and God, Allah. It's not talking about hide the fear better. It's not talking about carry the anxiety longer. It's not talking about perform harder against the inward uncertainty. But be freed from condemnation from Allah. For the Muslim, the towel hangs motionless beside the sink. The house remains silent. And for the first time, the Muslim listener quietly wonders whether the fear that followed him for years in Islam was revealing the very absence the Messiah came to resolve. I'm Dr. J.W.A., theologist since 1994. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next talk.